guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first video, hi, I'm Alaina, and this is the Organized Money, where we talk about organizing your life, your work, and your money. In today's video, we are going to be setting up our 5 financial goals for 2022. I'm going to walk you through the process of how I set up my financial goals, and we're going to be talking about why it's always 5 of them. So we are in the midst of our How to Organize Your Life series, and we have talked about habits, we have talked about routines, we have talked about time blocking, and in day before yesterday's video, I did share with you how I set up my goals for the new year. I talked about how I only set up 4 goals for every single year, and I talked about why I set up those 4 goals. So these are my main goals for the year. These are my top priorities, the top things that I am trying to do when it comes to my overall goals. But when it comes down to my financial section of my planner, I do like to set up 5 specific financial goals. Now, I try my best to achieve these goals, but it's not as important as the top 4 at the very front of my planner. These are secondary goals. These are things that I strive for. Sometimes I achieve them, sometimes I don't, but I don't beat myself up if I can't achieve them because of one of my other goals. So for instance, I always set up an income goal. An income goal is always my first financial goal of the year. However, if I am trying to achieve a financial goal, and let's say it is my income goal, but I feel like it is costing me one of these areas, like I would have to spend less time with my family in order to make more money, or I feel like I would have to not relax as much in order to hit that income goal, then I will not do that. I won't forego one of these goals in order to achieve this goal. Hopefully that makes sense and you understand the concept behind my financial goals. It is something that I am trying to achieve, but not at the expense of one of these top goals. My life goals are number 1, and then these are secondary. I try my best to achieve them, but if I can't for one reason or another, life happens, then that is okay. So let's talk about the 5 financial goals that I set every single year and talk about why I set them. The first financial goal that I set every single year is an income goal. So why do I set an income goal? Well, my income goal helps me to achieve all of the other goals. You know, a lot of times we will try and set really high savings goals or paying down debt. I felt as though I was setting all of these other financial goals that just require more money, but I wasn't setting an income goal, which means that it was harder for me to achieve all of the other ones. So now my first goal is always an income goal so that I am able to achieve all of the other goals that I set. So my income goal for 2022 is to increase my income by 50% through my business. So I would like to increase my income by 50% by the end of 2022. As you know, I work for myself. I am self-employed. So I usually will just break this down by looking at different avenues. I have about 6 streams of income coming in through the Organized Money, just different things like YouTube and Etsy and my membership. And so what I will do is try and break those down and see how I could possibly increase each one of these by the end of the year. So I will break this down further when I am looking at my business budget for the year and I'm projecting everything out. But for now, I just wanted to write out the overall goal. And so that is the income goal, which should help me with each additional goal that I set after this one. My second financial goal that I always set is a savings goal. With my savings goal, I would like to save each month in my personal savings and my business savings $500, $1,000 total for the month. So we're gonna set a monthly business savings of $500 and a monthly personal savings of $500. So this will have us saving $1,000 per month. And once again, I will break down how this is going to be achieved, but it will come from this increase in the income. So if I'm able to do this, I'm able to do everything else. If I'm not able to do this, then I may make some adjustments to my additional goals. Like I said, since these are secondary goals, they're not as pressing as the other ones that I have set. My third goal is a debt reduction goal. With my debt reduction, I have had the same goal for about the past 2 years, and that is to pay down $20,000 of debt. So I achieved that goal last year, and I achieved that goal the year before. So the year before and last year, I was mainly working on credit cards and our car. So I paid off the car, I paid off all of our credit cards, and now we are about to get into student loan debt, which is our last debt before we can pay off the house. But we do have a ways to go on that because my student loans just by myself is close to 100K. So we will have a while we're paying this down, and that's okay. I just take my time with it and I do the best that I can. So I'm going to be specific with this one and pay down $20,000 of student loan debt. And that will leave me at around $80,000 by the end of 2022. The fourth goal that I set is a budget goal. So with my budget goal, it is more of a habit keeping goal. I like to make sure that we stay on top of our budget and that I am staying on top of the process of budgeting, which is why I always set a budget goal. So for this year, I really wanted to focus in on my expense tracker. I feel like whenever I am tracking my expenses on a consistent basis, then we do really well with our budget. Whenever I am not tracking our expenses, we usually don't do well with our budget. So my budget goal is going to be to track all of my expenses for the entire year. So I may reach this one, I may not. It just depends on what's going on in our lives. But I do like to set the goal because you set the goal for the moon and you'll land in the stars, right? But as you can see, this is more of a habit type of goal, making sure that I'm sticking to the habit than it is a money goal. But I know that if I stick to this one, then it is going to overall impact my money. The last goal that I always set is an investing goal. With my investing goal, this just helps us to make sure that we are on top of and stay on track with our retirement and our kids' education accounts. So in order to make sure that we stay on top of both of these, I have to invest $2,000 per month into our investment accounts. So we have 529 plans. We also have a Roth IRA and an individual IRA. So I like to just stay on top of the balances in all of those accounts and make sure that we are staying on track. So these are the 5 financial goals that I like to set every single year. The next thing that I'm going to do is just add some stickers. I like to do this on every page that I have. So we're just going to go in and add some stickers just to make it cute. And that's going to be it. Okay, so the financial goals are set for the year. Hopefully you can see my pattern and why I set all 5 of these financial goals. Hopefully you will think about doing the same within your financial planner. The next step to this process after we come up with the financial goals is setting your money routine and making sure that it coincides with your financial goals so that you can actually get these goals achieved. So we will talk about this in tomorrow's video. But I do hope that you enjoyed this one, and I hope that you will consider joining me over on the Organize You. The Organize You is my membership site where we do weekly classes. We have a book club. You have access to all of my planner downloads, which does include my full budget planner and my life planner for 2022. And you get access to the Facebook group. So if you would like to join me over there, please check out the description box where you can find out more information about it. And I will see you in tomorrow's video. Until then, keep organizing your life so that you can achieve your dreams. Bye guys.